The Yankees are going to rely on their farm system not just to make trades this offseason, but also give them much needed help both in the batter's box and on the mound. And today, we kick off our three-part series ranking the organization's top 30 prospects for the 2024 season. Hello everybody, I'm Ryan Garcia, part of the Fireside Yankees team and your host for today's video. And if you're looking for elite Yankee content this offseason, you've come to the right place. Now, 62.6% of our viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're watching this right now and you enjoy this episode, make sure to drop a like and press that subscribe button to join the Fireside family. You absolutely do not want to miss out on what we've got cooking this offseason. You could also check us out and join the conversation on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, where the Fireside Yankees crew is pumping out the best Yankee content you can find. Now, without further ado, let's get started with this list. First, at number 30, we have infielder Caleb Durbin, who battled through some injuries this year in his first season as a Yankee, but still impressed mightily with his speed and contact combination. The 23-year-old utility man came over from the Lucas Luetge trade, slashing .333, .464, .397 with a 151 WRC plus in high A, before coming up to double A and posting a 122 WRC plus with a 4.6% strikeout rate and .361 on base percentage. He swiped 36 bases in 44 attempts as well, and as a plus defender at second base, shortstop, and third base, he was able to get more loft in his swing, generate more power, and has the upside to be a glue guy on a really solid team, either coming off the bench or even starting in a pinch at some point in 2024 or 2025. He's a high floor, low ceiling player, and the 30th spot on this list is perfect for him. Caleb Durbin, welcome to the list. Coming in at number 29, we have left-hander Kyle Carr, who was drafted in the 2023 draft class. He was the Yankees' third-round pick and doesn't have any professional innings, but he does have a fastball that touches 97 miles per hour. He's still developing his secondaries, and I've heard a lot of good things about him in the JUCO scene, so I wanted to put him at 29, give him a mention, even though he has a very wide range of outcomes, and we're still not very sure of him yet. Now, at number 28, we have another member of that 2023 draft class, and that's left-handed infielder Rock Riggio out of Oklahoma State University, who dropped 18 bombs in his final season at the collegiate level and has a sweet left-handed swing that you dream of in the Bronx. He didn't take off this year with the bat, relying mostly on his ability to recognize pitches to work a 392 OBP across his first 22 games at the professional level, but his ability to hammer the baseball in the air is something that the Yankees were all over and want to develop into that lefty impact bat that they desperately need in the infield. He'll have to put up some big numbers in 2024 to soar on this list, given that college picks tend to have a shorter window for development, but Riggio certainly has the flair for the dramatic and brash personality to back up the on-field power. Coming in at number 27 is the first member of that stacked Florida Complex League squad, and that's Carlos LaGrange, who led the FCL in strikeouts, showing off triple digits and high 90s velocity. His stuff is absolutely wicked, and while his command is something he'll need to develop as he likely begins the 2024 season in Single A, the upside is definitely there for the 20-year-old fireballer, and if there's anything you trust this organization to do, it's take guys who throw absolute gas and turn them into quality pitchers. At number 26, we have Mississippi State product Jackson Fristoe, who made his pro debut this year and showed off a fastball with 18 inches of vertical ride, mid-90s velocity, and a cutter that's absolutely nasty. He made his high A debut this year in the postseason, where he gave the Renegades 4 scoreless innings with 5 strikeouts. I implore you to look past the ugly 4.91 ERA in his first season, because his stuff is absolutely legit, and with 2024 being his chance to have a first healthy full season in minor league baseball, he could absolutely pop off if the secondaries improve. Coming in at number 25 is the Yankees' second-round pick from back in 2021, and that's Brendan Beck, who quietly put together an excellent campaign coming back from injury. He struck out 35 batters in 31 innings in high A with just 7 walks, ranking in the 82nd percentile in whiff rate and 88th percentile in chase rate. He finished with a 1.74 ERA and a 3.09 FIP for the playoff-bound Hudson Valley Renegades in his pro debut, and it's a nice start for a guy who's dealt a pretty bad hand with an immediate UCL tear and Tommy John surgery after being drafted. He'll have to stay healthy, but Beck can absolutely fly up this list, although he is 25 years old and the clock is ticking for him. He's got to take that leap into Double A next year and absolutely conquer. Coming in at number 24 on this list is our first bat from the Florida Complex League, and that's Willie Montero, who stands at a tall 6'4" and has some good power projections. Now, his ability to hit for higher averages and make a good amount of contact has been really encouraging, but he'll need to lift the ball in the air more. And look, I know this is an aggressive ranking, but I think his success in the FCL as a teenager and the Yankees' success with big, raw power guys in the past helps him project a little bit better than I normally would project a guy like him. Now, he just turned 19, has no experience above the Complex League, but this is my shot in the dark. Yes, you're getting a Ryan Garcia ESM breakout pick, and right here, Willie Montero, 119 WRC+, 389 OBP in the FCL. I think Single A is where he finally clicks and adds more power. Now, before you get your pitchforks out, Number 23, I have Clayton Beeter. Yes, I know he's very well known in the system, and I don't think he's not talented, but he's more of a reliever long term, and with the sheer depth of the organization, this is more of a compliment to the Yankees farm than it is an indictment on Beeter. Now, could Beeter find something that allows him to beat those reliever projections? Absolutely, but until he does that, this is where I have him for now. He did strike out 165 batters in 131 and 2/3 innings this season, with a 3.62 ERA in 26 starts between AA and AAA, and while he did struggle in AAA, that run environment should be taken with a grain of salt due to the ABS. Now, command remains an issue, but I truly believe that right now he could be one of the better relievers on this team with his great fastball and absolutely stellar slider. As a starter, he's 93 to 94 in the heater, but out of the bullpen in shorter spurts, if he can get to 95, 96 with just how good his slider is, this is the next elite reliever to come out of this farm system. And again, the Yankees' track record with guys like this is absolutely phenomenal. So Clayton Beeter, yes, he's 23 on the list, but I actually think he'll be in the major leagues really soon next year. Coming in at number 22 is another member of the FCL Yankees, and that's Enmanuel Tejada, the team leader in OBP at 465 and one of the Yankees' most underrated bats in the system. He ranks in the 85th percentile in whiff rate and in the 99th percentile in chase rate, and while he struggled to carry over his high isolated power from the DSL, he still slugged 458, which is pretty respectable due to a really high average. If the power finds itself, he could really become a well-rounded prospect, and he's still got some teammates who are going to be mentioned on this list. To end off today's video, the number 21 prospect on Fireside Yankees top 30 is Anthony Hall, the left-handed outfielder from Oregon who had an impressive first year as a pro, and while he did struggle in IA, looked great with the Tampa Tarpons, making excellent swing decisions while showing signs of some pretty solid power. He had a 78.5% in-zone swing rate and 27% chase rate, which will grade out as plus swing decisions, and with his 38.3% sweet spot rate, it shows some really good barrel accuracy as well. He'll need to put up just a little bit more raw power, but with his bat in college translating pretty well in year one, I think he could be a name that pops in 2024. You guys need to stay tuned for part 2. This is where this list ends for today, but I'll be going through spots 11 through 20 of this stacked farm system, and if you want to know when that release is, you should hit that big red subscribe button and check out our other podcasts and episodes too. You can get the written version of this report on Empire Sports Media, links in the description, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.